So, welcome to my first ever commentary. I'm super excited because, of course, this is the kind of thing I'd really like to do because I like commenting on things. I like talking through the battle and just seeing who's awesome and who's not. So, this is a game on the new version of Redshire, with all the new edits that they put in for patch 8.11. And I am platooning with a clanmate. The first little bit of the video isn't particularly interesting for me. I'm just relocating over to the F9 area, and again, it's game's not going too horribly. We're at 2-5, 3-5. I try to poke up over this ridge and hit one of those two tanks, but my gun depression just won't let me. And that Panzer IIIA goes for a nice ram kill. So my first target to shoot at, the M2, but the T-40 steals it away before I can kill him. So I keep pressing forward, and right now we're losing 6-7, so the game's still salvageable. Not too bad, and I have 0 kills. So I'm moving forward, and that T-28 takes a shot at me and misses. So I get behind this ridge line so that he can't shoot me. And then artillery gets me. So again, because I'm behind the ridge line, no one other than artillery can shoot me. I just let it go, repair my tracks as my crew members can, and then back up just to make sure he can't hit me twice. And as I turn around, I see this M5. And oh, he's dangerous, he's behind my friend, so I take him out as fast as possible. But unfortunately, dear friend, it is almost time for you to die. So anyways, I poke my nose out over this ridge, and I see the South 40 and the T-28. I take a shot at the house there to see if it's destructible, but it's not, and then I take a shot to try and kill him, but he's not there. So I poke my nose out a little further, and then, oh, I see the Bison. Shot at the T-28, it's only a critical hit, no damage, so might as well take out the artillery while I can. And that's my second kill, and I also take a shot from the T-28. It's only 86 damage, not a big deal, but don't want to hang around. So I'm now all by myself on this flank, and I have 2 teammates left, but that's not gonna last forever. Sorry, 3 teammates left. Now it's 2. So I come out over this ridge, and I know there's a South 40 and a T-28 over here. So I poke my nose out, and there's a South 40. Now, I don't really want to get in front of his gun, so I take shots at his side while I can, and then duck in, and then, oh, there's the T-28. Take 2 shots at him, and there's my third kill. Now, I'm shooting at this South 40, and I'm trying to stay angled so that he can't actually penetrate me. He tracks me there, 1 more shot kills him. Now, watch him rage in chat. Nice noob hacker, the mocking. Get ready to be banned. I report you. Yeah, dude, sure you are. So I send him a little message back, just reminding him that, you know, he's not always right. And then keep going. I'm heading back towards the cap because that Panzer IIIA is hanging around, and I don't really want to be capped. So I'm heading over there when all of a sudden, whoa, on my left there's a Valentine AT. So might as well deal with him first. Now the Valentine AT is another one that I'm worried about. He has a pretty wicked gun. So I'm firing on the move, as I like to do, and at this point I start firing at his hull. And that was a bad idea, because I will never get through. So I go back to shooting his gun and his gun shield, and there's my 5th kill. South 40 still raging in chat, and we are now being capped, and I'm the only one alive, sitting on 5 kills. Now it is important to note that my other teammate died before the Valentine AT died, because that will be important later. There's the Panzer IIIA again, and 1 more shot takes him out. So I'm just gonna slowly work my way up this hill because for a light tank, the T-28 doesn't move too quickly. And what I'm hoping to do once you get to the top of the hill is, I'm assuming there's only the Panzer 1C there, and with XVM I know that there's only one. But I want to poke my nose out and then come back just to be safe, because of course as soon as I spot him, he's going to spot me, and then artillery will be able to shoot at me. So I poke out and don't immediately see him, so I'm just going to keep pushing over this hill, because I need to get closer to see him. I need to reset the cap. So there he is, and doing as I like to do, I start firing on the move. This is also when I run out of regular shells. Now he's dead. I'm on to premium, and honestly, if I had waited just a little bit longer, yeah, I don't know, I still got defender for it. So I'm sitting on 7 kills, there's 2 artillery left on the enemy team, and I don't know what to do at this point. They could have any number of strategies employed. One could be sitting at base while the other scouts. One could be running up the 1 line while the other runs up the 0 line and tries to move into our base. They could be moving together and hoping to just ambush me. So I decided that probably heading to their cap's the best thing to do. So speed it up a little bit, head back to their cap, and there's a nice surprise waiting for me on the other side of this bridge. And there's the artillery, at least one of them. So I put a shot into him and I back up around this corner, expecting him to come after me. And he does. But I don't know if he's tracked, I don't think he is. But he just sits there. And as the other artillery takes a shot at him, I get my 8th kill. So, 8 kills. If this was a tier 5 gamer up, or if this was a tier 5 tanker up, that would be a Radley Walters medal. However, since it's a tier 4, it's just 8 kills and a pat on the back. So there's 1 artillery left, and he could be anywhere. Red Shower is a big map. I'm not particularly fast. I could, in theory, get back to our cap in time, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I do a quick search of their base, hoping to find him if he's just sitting around doing nothing. Like I said, the Valentine 2 isn't particularly fast, even though it is a light tank, but, you know, it's a good little tank. You trade off speed for a little bit of armor, and you generally do well, especially since you only get tier 4 matchmaking. So at this point, the M37 says, capture time, and I wholeheartedly agree. I don't really feel like running all the way back to my base, and I may not have time to run back to my base and then back to their base if I have to, because I want to win this game. I don't want it to be a draw. I've gotten 8 kills. So I hide behind the barn and park myself in this bush. And my thinking here is, of course, one side of approach is no, he won't see me until he gets super close. On top of that, I'm sitting still. I'm in a bush. I have camouflage on my tank. I don't have a camo net, but still, it's going to be very difficult for him to see me coming up here. So hopefully he won't be able to ambush me, and I will be able to see him before he sees me. So I just sit here and cap. To a degree, I was expecting just to have to cap it out. I figured I'd see the cap go up on our base, because, you know, 1 lone enemy artillery. Yes, he could easily blind fire me. I feel like this is a pretty obvious spot to hide in base, but again, the chances are it would be a hit and miss. Literally. So I'm waiting, about less than 30 seconds left at this point. I've only taken 1 hit in the entire game, and I've dished out 23 when there's the last artillery. So he donks a shot, which means I have all the time in the world to make sure that I don't donk mine. And that's it. Game over. 9 kills. So here's the after action report. As you can see, I did pretty well. Damaged a lot of tanks. 5 medals plus ace tanker. Not too bad. So there's Pastucci's medal, which is for destroying 3 enemy self-propelled guns. High caliber, which is for causing 20% of the total HP of the enemy vehicle. Top gun, which is obviously 6 or more tanks. Defender for defending the base with 70 cap points, and Kolobanovs medal, which is for standing alone against 5 enemy tanks and coming out on top. So I obviously got the most experience at 1,177, most damage at 1,080, and way above anyone else on my team. So here we go. I fired 38 shots. 30 of those were direct hits. 26 of those were penetrations. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope to be doing a lot more. Feel free to leave a comment below.